about that objective, or not that objective, sorry. This mission and the objectives in it.
And you can still have some interesting unit that hits hard, but you don't have to have that big unit unkillable.
Yeah. Well, you've got a great approach here because you've got a lot of target saturation, right?
Yeah.
If the Mauler Fiends get in, they're not that bad. But these guys are scary as hell against my armor because I have shit armor saves to begin with. And then you've got the two really scary units soaking up lots of wounds for your two Chaos Lords, which is a really good setup.
Mauler Fiends are there more against like armors and stuff like that.
I'm trying to think of what this will really have trouble with.
You mean my Khrone army?
Yeah, you might have a hard time with guard, just from sheer volume of fire, depending on how they run it.
Yeah. It's not an optimal list at all, like running those crushers and.
It's good. I think demons might give you a hard time just because they got a lot of staying power. They can spam the objectives.
Yeah.
But I think that's really about it. Space Wolves will outfight you, but you've got more on the table and you can get more on the table as they kill you.
Depends what he's running. If he's running those Thunderwolf cavalry,
usually
my lords are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Depends what he's running.
Yeah, pretty
I like the fact that I can spawn stuff too for free. Like
it's good.
Kill
So
points.
one thing to keep in mind in ITC, they do count for kill points. They don't have objectives secured though.
Yeah, no, that's fine, but. That's why I set up like that, because most people are like, with Khornes, are like, oh my god, you can give them +1 attack, or you can give them feel no pain, but to be honest, I prefer to spawn stuff, keep my points to get some blood crushers, or some blood letters, or some dogs, so it's pretty good, and I think those points are really good for that. Spawn more troops that are, unless you really need that feel no pain, like at the end, like, there was no points for me to spawn stuff. Was better for me to get feel no pain.
Yeah, exactly. Conserve what you have, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think the one thing I'm really having trouble with my Tau list, and it's the same problem I had the last tournament I went to. I've got mobility, but I don't have durability, so I need to focus more on. And that's sort of what I went for with this list. And you played it really well. Is I just have to go for sitting back, mass firepower, and then once you've been picked apart, I have to start moving out. But in this, every turn counts in this because you got to build up the points on the secondaries.
Yeah, and that unit there was so nasty. I had to my tactic was I need to get rid of that unit no matter what.
That was really good use of the Dirge Caster.
Yeah, and also that's why I saw that unit there. I knew that's the only unit that could deal with my Land Raiders. So no matter what, I said I'm gonna get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
that's why I take my time more here and move over there.
I was hoping that when you did that, when you had those guys back, that's what I was hoping this unit would do, is force you to do that or sacrifice them. I was just hoping I'd get enough shooting in. Like when you made, what was it, 14 3-up saves on that guy? Or 14 2-up saves on your Lord over here from my shooting? If I killed him, I would have been able to overwatch against an extra target for my Riptide, for my Fire Warriors. It would have made a big difference.
Yeah, that 2-up is a big difference.
But since you had both the Lords, that did it. I was hoping to kill one of the units, especially on first turn, so I threw everything at it. Yeah. But second turn, you had him in here. I couldn't shoot at him, and this guy was hiding out over here. So it was a really good use of terrain. Yeah, and I wasn't sure about if it was worth it to ally with Crimson Slaughter for that 2-up, but now it proves me that it's good. It's really good. It's a good go forward. That it will not die like pays off. Like I play Iron Hands all the time too, and will not die is great. Yeah, more DACA for sure. Yeah, I think we're dropping some frames here. Hopefully we're still transmitting. The Wi-Fi is kind of shit here for some reason, but hopefully it's coming back. Yeah, so one thing we're looking to do, not sure how well we'll be able to do this at the tournament, at our tournament on the 28th. Yeah. But for Bloodbath, we're looking to have tables laid out somewhat similar to this. We want to have either 2 line of sight blockers in the middle, probably similar to this, not like just big blocks. And then ruins and 2 5-up covers. Giving a way better game that way. Yeah. Giving a chance also for close combat army. Yeah, and with this sort of configuration, because this, no matter what deployment type you have, both players have an equal setup. Yeah. Or we're going to have it so it's like 1 line of sight blocker in the middle and then everything else just shifted around a little bit. Yeah. So either way, there's only a few select direct lines of fire, so the gunline armies don't have quite as much an advantage as you might expect. The trick is just whether or not we can get that amount of terrain together. So for tournament, we should be good because FDB we're going all the tournaments and stuff. Okay, all the terrain. So we're hoping to have that. Hopefully we can, but it should be good. Danny and I aren't playing in the tournament. We've got Chris Haynes, Can't Hammer Chris in here. He's going to show up. He's on the wait list, but he's coming anyway. So he's either going to ring for us if somebody doesn't show up, or he's going to help us run the tournament.
Yeah.
So either way, we should be good. We've got 20 people signed up. We had one person drop, and that slot's already been filled.
Yeah.
We have one person who's a maybe, so Chris may end up playing anyway, so that's good.
Okay.
So if you're watching and you haven't prepaid, I would recommend it. At this point, the wait list is not very long, so it doesn't make a huge difference. But it really helps out because we are paying out of pocket for all of the prize support. So every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right, with that, we'll shut down the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to check us out on, what do you got here? Best way to selling the terrain. Yep. Yeah, it's worked well. We're using the ITC FAQ modified ITC missions. So we tried to go as close to what they normally run in that. And Nova runs really similar terrain to this, and they're running ITC this year as well. So we figured we'd stick with that. But with that, yep, we're done for the night. So be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/OnePlusArmor, youtube.com/OnePlusArmor. All our Twitter links are just down below there. And yeah, if you like what you have here, we're trying to stream once a week, usually Fridays, but we'll try to give a couple days notice either way through social media. So be sure to follow us here and stay up to speed on it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.